Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to another live show, Coffee with Mickey. And thanks to all our viewers out there who keep coming back to watch this show every week. And we love you all, and we want you to come back for more and more information regarding courses and study options and permanent residency options with Sirus Migration here in Brisbane and Melbourne. Today we have a special guest here from Sydney School of Business and Technology, Jessie Tang. Thank you very much, Jessie, for showing up today.
Thank you, Mickey, for having me, and it's a great opportunity to share the information with all of you. And yes, there are lots of things that happened, and it's a difficult time. And thank you again for Mickey and Sirus Migration to give us the great opportunity.
Thanks for the nice introduction, Jessie. So I wasn't expecting that for ourselves, but anyway, so today we will be discussing majorly about a course which is called the Advanced Diploma of Telecommunication Network Engineering that leads to 485 visa, as well as has got permanent residency pathways with that course. But before we go on to that course, we will discuss about the college, the institute. Now, SSBT has been in existence for over 20 years, and
That's correct.
Yeah, and SSBT is known for its team of experienced staff, and the experience they backed with themselves for more than 20 years actually does make a huge difference when you are training at SSBT College or any other institution, as a matter of fact. So if you are coming from overseas or you already here in Australia, SSBT has got 4 campuses in Australia, 2 in Sydney, which is Sydney City and Burwood, and then Brisbane and Gold Coast campus. So they've got one regional campus, which is Gold Coast. So if you study in Gold Coast for 2 years, you will get 5 extra points towards your permanent residency pathway, so which is an excellent choice always to go and study in a regional area. Now, Gold Coast is a metro regional, which is exciting and good news for all the students out there. So you can have the lifestyle of a beautiful and a big city, and at the same time studying in a regional area and gain those extra points. So Jessie, can you talk a little bit about SSBT, whatever I've missed, so our viewers have got more knowledge about the institute, then we'll move on to the courses that you offer.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So as Mickey mentioned before, we are a very long history college. So we established in 1999, so till now it's almost been 23 years. And during these 23 years, we have thousands and thousands graduate from us, and they gain the skill in different course area. So lately, we provide the course in the different discipline, which covers business area, including business administration, project management, and at the highest level, we also have a graduate diploma, which is you can see as a part of your master course, because it will get credit and recognized by lots of master degree if you want to seek the future education in the university. And secondly, we offer also some trade course, which provides you with the skill and a very hands-on technology with, for example, cookery, which allowed you to be a qualified chef in Australia, and also childcare course, which you can working in the childcare sector as an educator. So if you are in love with kids, and it's a very good working environment here in Australia. And today we will focus on the telecommunication network engineering course, and it's a very unique course, I would say that, and it has a lot of opportunity. So I will leave this with Mickey, and he will give you more detail about this one.
Sure. So as you heard, Jessie, that they have got quite a few unique courses, but top 3 favorite courses of mine with SSBT would be childcare, commercial cookery, and telecommunication network engineering. All 3 of these courses actually lead to a 485 visa, which is a temporary residency visa for 1.5 years in Australia. So if you finish this course in a duration of 92 weeks or more, you will be eligible for a 485 visa, which is good because you can work full time for 18 months in Australia after you finish your education, gain experience, and maybe look for options for permanent residency visas which are associated with these outcomes. Now, if let's say, for example, you studying a certificate 4 in commercial cookery and diploma in hospitality with SSBT, the outcome of this course is chef, for example. Now, chef, you get an option for a 485 visa and permanent residency visas as well at the end. So if you have already studied a course in Australia, which most of you already have studied if you are here in Australia, and you are looking for residency options and you want to pick a trade course, becoming a chef is one of the most popular courses right now in Australia. So they have an option where you can only choose a certificate 4, which will give you an option for a chef, and you can do it fast track in almost or maybe less than a year if you're already working in the industry, or you got some experience from the past. You could do RPL, or you can do a credit transfer if you've done some units of hospitality somewhere else. Jessie is always helpful with doing credit transfers, and she's really quick, and let me tell you that. So as soon as you get the application, I can tell you in a couple of hours she'll let us know if the student is actually eligible for a credit transfer. Isn't that right, Jessie?
Yes.
So you get a lot of cases like that for credit transfer from other colleges, and with past experience.
Yeah, because cookery is a very interesting course, and some student is afraid like, what if I couldn't finish that course? But let me tell you, it's we teach from the basic. So we're not only teaching the theory, and we also teach you from like chop, and from the very basic unit you need to know. And we have a large amount of the unit conducted in our kitchen. And through all the campuses, we have our own kitchen to cater the students to finalize what they need to do, and we have a great trainer to help you from the beginning. So it doesn't matter if you have experience or you have no idea how to even do anything or cook, and I'm sure you can finish that course.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Jessie, for the information. Now, going back to the fees for commercial cookery. So if you're wanting to do just a cookery chef course, you don't want to add diploma of hospitality, you can finish this course in a year or less, and $10,000 is the whole course fees, plus some material fees payable extra for your kit.
Right.
And the next course we're talking about is childcare education. So that's a diploma, certificate 3 level plus a diploma. So if you finish both the qualifications in 2 years, again you will be eligible for a temporary residency 485 visa if you finish it more than 92 weeks. Okay, so that course is available with SSBT Sydney, Brisbane, Gold Coast at 16,800 for the whole duration of this course. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right. And what I want to mention is we've been running childcare course for almost a decade, and we have lots of positive feedback as well, because most of the students we provide and help the best to provide the internship for them. So they go to the childcare center to do the placement at the very beginning of the course, which put them in a very strong position in the labor market. So when they are out to looking for a job, it's very easier for them because they have been there from the beginning of the course, and they know much better more than the other students. So yes, so we have the dominant like the female base for this course, and it's a very excellent course, and the working environment, as I mentioned before, it's very good in Australia as well, payment as well.
So work training is provided with the assistance of the institute to the students in the childcare course, I would imagine?
Yes, so because lately the childcare course has just been kind of rescheduled, so ASQA has changed, but basically the content are a bit similar. So we teach students some of the unit, and they will go to the childcare center. And from the beginning, maybe what they do is observation and under the supervise from the other educator. But when we learn more step by step, and they can do their shift, because they need to know the morning shift, afternoon shift in childcare center. They have the routine. So in the end, they can be the educator and help the students. Yeah.
So the outcome of this childcare course, guys, is a childcare educator or a childcare manager. if you go up to that position, working in the childcare, and you become a manager and you've got managerial experience, you could even be looking at permanent options, visa options in Australia, because that is a huge in-demand occupation in Australia right
That's
now.
correct.
But going back to our top number one course with SSBT, my favorite, Advanced Diploma of Telecommunication Network Engineering. But before we go there, I've got my team telling me that we have some questions here from our viewers upon cookery or hospitality industry. So we'll go through a couple of questions.
Okay.
I'll try to answer them as vaguely as I can. If they are migration related questions, unfortunately I'll have to pass it to our RMAs to answer that questions for you tomorrow. So I want to know what is the best option for someone with a bachelor in hospitality and hotel management.
Okay.
So Lakpriya Heshan, so if you've done a bachelor's in hospitality and you like the hospitality industry, there's nothing stopping you to coming here to Australia to start doing a course as a chef. Is that
Yes,
right?
right.
So you get a lot of hospitality students wanting to study
Yes, actually
cookery?
we have lots of students finish the bachelor, because in bachelor what you gain is the theory knowledge and allow you to be the manager or working in the front. But lots of the students have grown the interest in the back, like chef. So what chef does is not just the cooking, they also has the ability to design the course, like the dessert, and it's kind of like the creation.
Yes.
And play with the food. So for anyone, if you have found like hospitality is your area, and I think it's a great opportunity to seek more.
That's good. Do we have any other question as of now, or are we good to go to the next one? All right. So talking about telecommunication. So Advanced Diploma of Telecommunication Network Engineering, guys, this is one engineering course which is approved at an advanced diploma level by Engineers Australia for a skill assessment for 4 categories, starting from telecommunication network planner, telecommunication field engineer, telecommunication technologist, and the last one would be telecommunication technologist. Did I say that already? Yeah,
Already,
I think
yeah.
I think I said that. So that's your scope of occupations that you could come out as in terms of doing your skill assessment with Engineers Australia. So this course, Advanced Diploma of Telecommunication Network Engineering, is delivered at SSBT, and you have an option to do it on a fast track if you are wanting to do it concurrently alongside your current course, which is a bachelor's or a master's degree. If you're studying any of those and you want to start studying telecommunication engineering course, or if you are on your 485 visa or a bridging visa A, waiting for your 485 visa or your next visa, whatever you have applied for, you could study on your bridging visa as well on a fast track if you want to get a skill assessment faster and look for permanent visa options in this field of engineering. How fast can Jessie, the students can complete this course if they are not on a student visa, for example?
Yeah, sure. I just got educated from the trainer this morning and confirmed. So in this course, they are in total 10 units. So we probably will deliver 1 unit per month, and adding up the time you need to fill out the assessment and a lot of the things. So I would say the duration would be 1 year, so 12 months. And
12
you can
months.
finish
So
that one, right?
1 year duration. So you can become an engineer basically. So the outcome is absolutely massive, and most of the states usually you would see open telecommunication fields for permanent residency pathway visas, 491 and 190. We've seen it all left, right, and center in critical list, in long-term list. There's always been a good scope for permanent pathways out of this course. That what we have heard and seen from our past experiences. Now going forward to the main point that everybody is waiting for is the fees. What are they
Right.
going to be paying and how they are going to pay, and are there any incentives available for the students to come
Yeah,
and
sure.
do this course with you guys at SSBT? Let me tell you guys, as of now, this course is delivered online at SSBT, so you could be sitting almost anywhere and you could study online with SSBT. And do you hope to do this course online for next few months, or
Okay,
what's
so
your plan?
I probably need to add up some detail after that.
Yeah,
so
sure.
the fast track of telecom, and what I also want to mention is it has the limited time for us to deliver.
Yes.
Yes, so Mickey will tell you later about that, and if you can contact Mickey, and there's a reason why we want you to join as soon as possible, because there's a limited time. So I think the latest time is the kind of end of this year.
Yeah.
And it's like the only one option left.
Yeah,
right?
after that, the fast track
Yes.
option is gonna go obsolete, because the
no
new
option.
course code has come
Right.
into effect.
So you
which
can't
is-
do it
yeah.
with us, and you can't do it with anyone.
Yeah.
Sounds like a sell.
Yeah, I know.
Right, that's the one reason. And about the course, because of the COVID and the nature of this course, so telecommunication, there's no requirement for the student to do any internship or any work placement. So basically all theory courses, so we can conduct online. And if you sign up with us, and you will receive your own study plan, so you will have like the kind of very small group or even one-to-one with the trainer, like 2 days, a couple of intensive hour every week
Yeah.
with the trainer. And all the project that you need to do, and will help you
Can you
to
bring up-
finalize the CDR later as well. So I probably not can mention.
I'll ask the team to bring up the course information about this course, so as we talk, we can go through it. So
this is the, right. This is
104 weeks is the full course.
This is a new one.
So the new course, the full course that we're talking about, is for 2 years. If you want to do it fast track, it will be 1 year.
Yes,
But
and
the-
the fee
so-
is much. We have the scholarship, and also for the special price for Sirus migration as well.
That's great. So the good news is coming, but before we go to the price with the good news, let's look at the next slide that we have here. So the course outcomes, as we were discussing about earlier, so network planning, design and manage IP network telecommunication equipment, implement technologies and enterprise telecommunication, design and manage optical and wireless network telecommunication architects for high-speed broadband capacity. So if you are working in any of these industries, you're more than welcome to contact us and look at your pathways for permanent residency with the help of a qualification to be added to your occupation, of
Yes.
course. And what is the entry requirement for this course?
Yes, which is excellent, because this course doesn't have any prerequisite, which means you don't need to complete any diploma in any field. So as long as you finish the high school,
Yeah.
year 10 equivalent in Australia, and you already fulfill the requirement for academic side. And for English, you just need to demonstrate you have the enough level, and by providing us either IELTS, PTE, or maybe you finished any qualification before teaching by English, or if you have none, and we provide the online LLN test. So if you pass the test, you can direct entry to the course.
That's great. So now let's get back to the fast track course option that we were discussing about. I just want to enlighten.
Sure.
The fast track option is $10,000
Yes.
for the whole duration of the course. Can the student pay in installments?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Yeah, they can pay by months even.
Wow. So approximately $1,000 a month.
Right,
So
I
you
think
could
less
be
than that. Yeah,
less
it's
than that
around
as well.
800. Yeah,
800 a month?
Yeah, because it's 12 months course, so could be like around 900 per month
Okay.
installment.
So 900 to 1,000 if you want to pay faster. Of course, you want to finish your course in time and make sure you up to date with your payment plan, and they won't charge you an extra fees for paying it monthly, which most of the other colleges do. I have seen that SSBT has been really flexible and accommodating with most of the students during the COVID period, and they have gone alongside with the students to help them cover up the gap of their fees and still complete the students finish their coursework, study education, and apply for the next visa for the future. So if you are looking for, as I said in the beginning, an experienced institute to take your future in their hands, SSBT is one of the very, very good options for you guys out there. And telecommunication, don't forget, this option for fast track is only available for next couple of months. After that, it won't be possible to enroll into a fast track course option, so you'll have to study for 2 years minimum time period, and it's currently online, and hopefully it will stay the same for the duration of the fast track course. And if it does not, then obviously you need to come face to face to classrooms, and which is going to be 20 hours a week or 2 full days. You have an option to study in Sydney, Gold Coast, and Brisbane. And what if the student is in a regional area, let's say for example Rockhampton, can they still study this course out of there?
Yes, for fast track there's no restriction, so students are welcome to study online with us.
So if you're in Melbourne, Adelaide, Rockhampton,
Right.
Cairns, and you are looking for these course options, you're more than welcome to give us a call on the numbers mentioned below, and we'll be more than happy to assist you, do a full assessment of your scenario, current scenario in Australia. And if you are watching this video from overseas, if you are anywhere outside of Australia and you're wanting to study, let's say for example a Bachelor's of Engineering in Communication, this is your pathway to a
Right.
university degree.
Yes, mention of that, I also want to emphasize, because we have the different location for any student offshore or maybe onshore, they can transfer from location to location very easily because we follow the same timetable.
Okay.
Yes, and for the offshore student as well, so we partnered with some different university. On our website, you can see the outcome. So if you can do the course with us, and if it will give you the great opportunity, and you can see the credit you will receive, and also you can finish the higher education in a very short period.
Great. So credit transfer to higher education, which is a bachelor's degree, is available through this course, and you are more than welcome to give us a call and discuss your future pathway with one of our education agents or with myself, Mickey. And the numbers are mentioned below. Please feel free to give us a call, or even email us would not be a bad option. So if you have got any questions, I'm more active on my emails, and I'll make sure that somebody reply back to your emails as soon as we can. So we'll end this session today, and I hope this was a bit of information that you were able to gather. And if you have any questions even after we finish this live show, so if you're watching this video not live, please feel free to ask your questions in the comment box below, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you for doing that, Jessie, and coming here and giving information to all our viewers out there. A very, very big thank you from Sirus Migration and myself.
Thank you for inviting us, and thank you for the coffee as well.
It's always lovely to have you guys here.
Enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you. See you next time.
Thank you.